Hi everyone, today I'm packing for Paris. I'm going for 1 night, 2 days, but I'm also staying in London the night before. As you can see, I fake tan, please excuse that. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to pack for Paris. So the way I pack is I'll write down all the things that I need an outfit for. So for this, I need an outfit for dinner, day 1, day 2, then I'm traveling the day before, so I've got an outfit for that anyway. So as you can see here, I have my day 1 outfit, and in every outfit line you must put your underwear, your socks and your accessories. This is my dinner outfit here, then my day 2 outfit, and some of it is mix and match, so the bag is obviously mix and match. I could wear the jeans again. I know that this top here goes with these jeans here, so I could wear that on day 2 if I wanted to. And my shoes I will rewear, I'll mix and match. Shoes take up the most space, so I always try and make them fit for more than one outfit. So I tried to pack really light. A lot of this is mix and match. I have one silk skirt that I'm going to show you how to pack so it doesn't get caught on anything. And you can use this technique for any of your delicates. So if you're packing silk, you must protect it at all costs. 1, because you've probably paid out quite a lot of money for your silk, and 2, because it's just so likely to catch on something. Tissue paper is your friend, so I'm just going to put it inside to save it from itself. And then you can see there's lace at the bottom of this skirt. I don't want to fold the lace because that will give a crease in the lace, so I'm gonna miss that out when I do my fold. So it's a very intentional fold there, and then I will fold on top like that. Next, I'm going to get another piece of tissue and I'm going to do my retail pack, and then you're just going to tuck in the edges, and that will fully protect your silk. I'm going to pack by outfit because I'm only going for 3 days, and that will keep me super organized because I'm not necessarily going to unpack when I get there. These little pouches for jewelry are so good, and I usually take more than one because I'll put the jewelry in that is relevant to each outfit, so I know what jewelry I'm wearing. And then the final outfit, that one's got tissue in it because I put my t-shirts in my drawers with tissue. We can talk about that another day. I just got this new case, and I've never had a suitcase that opens completely at the top. I've always had one that opens halfway. I don't know how I feel about it, but it does make complete sense. That big one there. Then we'll put this one in, and then my shoes, straighteners always, makeup bag, always taking my face mask. It just folds up so good, there's no reason not to take it. We're getting the Eurostar on the way there, and it's my first time. We're gonna go Premier on the way there, so that includes breakfast and drinks at 7 AM, can't wait. So we'll see you on the Eurostar. Like, for me it's in 2 days, but for you it's like in a minute. Morning everyone. I am just in my hotel and staying in the Standard. Oh, I think we're gonna have a nice window view. Staying in the Standard because it's just opposite King's Cross. Good morning London. Our train's at 8 o'clock, we're meeting downstairs at 7. But can you believe that from London we can be in Paris in 2 hours? That's all it's going to take. 2 hours and a glass of champagne. Mark's out 10 for the food.
Maybe it's 4.
Before. I'm gonna go 5.
I have an extra thought though.
5. from Louise.
10 out of 10 for the champagne though.
Yeah, I agree.
But 10 out of 10 for champagne, but you have to ask for it. They're not very liberal, and they wouldn't have told us if we didn't ask, you know?
That is absolutely true.
That's really true.
Oh my god, that was so quick.
We have arrived. So would I recommend paying the extra for the Premier Eurostar? My answer to that would be no. I just felt like I'd be fine. Like, it didn't have that like bougie feel that we were looking for our girls' trip, and we could have been fine getting M&S picky bits and sitting in another seat. But I'm happy that we did it, and we've not paid for it on the way back. So can they let the holiday commence?
Just getting ready to go for dinner. I want to show you what I'm wearing. I've been so excited to wear this skirt from Doen. I think it goes really nicely with this top, which is from a brand, I always get their name wrong. I think it's Arch or Arc 4, and it's actually freezing in Paris. It's warm, but it's only warm in the sun. So I've got my little Bicester Village bargain Burberry coat. I usually don't wear it with the belt, but it tidies it up a little bit, especially because I've got a midi length skirt on. And also, funny story about this lipstick, I was in Selfridges yesterday, and I don't wear a lot of lipstick, as you know. I specifically went in to get like a little bit more of a going out lipstick. Anyway, the young lad, his name is Bertie, who works on the Tom Ford counter, he said to me, oh, this one is fucking fabulous. And then he carried on talking about it, and I was like, well, bit bold to be saying the F word to a customer, but you know, I'm very foul-mouthed, so maybe he sensed his audience. Anyway, it wasn't until earlier that I got the box out with the lipstick in that I saw that is the name of the lipstick. It's called fucking Fabulous. So he didn't technically swear at me or be dramatic with his words, but I just had a little giggle. Anyway, if you do go to Selfridges, you must go see Bertie, who's on the Tom Ford counter, because he is so good. He perfectly matched with me this little lipstick, showed me how to apply it. He was like, don't, because I'm not much of a lipstick wearer, so he told me to put it on and then just put a little bit on and then blot it around with the other finger, which is what I've done. It's actually a lot more colour than this, but that's too much for me. And this Tom Ford one, it feels like I haven't got lipstick on. Is it coming off? Maybe that's where I was blotting it earlier. Anyway, a little anecdote from Selfridges. We're going to a restaurant called Cherry that we saw on TikTok because we searched everything that we wanted to do, or we searched all the restaurants on TikTok, to be honest. So yeah, that's what this one looked like, had the best cocktails and the best food. Perfect, we love that. You have to see what is happening behind me.
It was your idea.
Oh, was it? Yeah. It's a lovely day for a hangout.
Millennium Bridge, isn't it?
Yes. Your gallery did it last night. But nothing will stop me coming out. What a view though! This is the view from the Trocadero. That's where you want to go if you want to get this sort of nice sparkly view in the night, which is, I'm too hungover at this point to even...
Sorry, I didn't mean to photobomb.
She did. She actually did. She always does. Oh, there's a good one.